Okay, so I wanted to record this because I thought, just having just a bad day. Yesterday wasn't great as well. And it's just this sense of like dread that comes up every so often. I know I just wanted to record because I think this might help someone in the future who might be, stuff like this happens, where it's just not a great period. And I just want to document like what I do to get out of this, even though this is like kind of my first time being in it or second time. I've dealt with it before. Yeah, I just wanted to show like what I do to get out of these little like pieces of dread and like what am I doing with my life. And what's happening to me now is I'm approaching this period where I'm about to graduate. I have no clue what's gonna happen with my life. It's just this sense of like what's gonna happen in the future. This like low level anxiety, and yeah, it just happens. It happens. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. My like I thought through all of this. I wrote it down on a journal, just to get it down on paper. And I wrote about it. I'm like, I don't know where my friends are gonna go. I'm not gonna have friends anymore if I move out somewhere for university. Yeah, like I just don't know what's gonna happen in the future. And so what I did to kind of deal with it, first thing, this is kind of what I'm documenting. I came out here. I went on my bike, and I'm literally in the middle of like this is just a tunnel. Like I come here sometimes, just to chill, just to have fun. Nothing crazy. It's underneath this like road highway thing. You can probably hear the cars upstairs or above. Yeah, big truck coming. But yeah, I mean, I'm just out here. Nothing crazy. I just wanted to get out of the house. I don't really spend too much time with the people I know. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure. Maybe that's a reason. I guess because the thing is, I have this thing within me where I'm always like everyone's just distracting themselves with pleasure and with friends and going out every week, and they don't see how empty their life actually is. And my thing is, I'm worried about not winning. It's like I don't want to live that normal life. If I follow the path that is given to me right now that I can see, I know I'll end up down that path. And I don't want to be there. And basically what hit me is like, what if I do? It's just those what ifs. Like, what if that happens? What if I do have to deal with that? And I think about it like, what's the worst case scenario? And I wrote all this down, by the way. I think that really helps, like writing all this down slowly and thinking through it. Worst case scenario, like in 10 years, I can always just sit down, always start a new business. If the YouTube thing doesn't work out in the next few months, so I graduate in a month, pretty much January 25th. Right now it's December 5th. So I have about a month and a half, And my goal is to try and blow up on YouTube. I want to try and hit 500,000 subs, 1 million subs by the end of that year, and then have a livable income off of that so I can grow it. I just want to make money. Like that's the whole premise, because I'm scared that I won't be able to. And yeah, I don't want to live a normal life, And doing so, I put a lot of pressure on myself. I think that's great, it helps you push yourself. But sometimes it ends up in places like this, where like one bad like nights of sleep can topple on to like a bad conversation with your mom in the morning, which can topple off to like, this was my day today. So I woke up, I didn't have great sleep, My alarm went off at 6:40. That's when I usually wake up. And then I got up and I was just like, man, I'm not trying to get up. Like my room was cold and like my blanket was warm, so I just stayed under there for a bit. And then I'm like, shoot, I gotta go to school. And so I got up again, got dressed, whatever. And I just did the normal stuff, went like washed my face, brushed my teeth, whatever. I'm not like depressed or anything. It's just like I'm just trying to deal with this. Let me get through it. And then I go downstairs and my mom's like, "Oh, you should come down on time next time. You should like don't spend so much time upstairs to get ready." Because the thing is, like, I have to leave for school at like 7:15, and like I always come down at like 7:10, and that only gives me like 5 minutes to eat. And I'm supposed to come down like around 7 so that I can go eat something. And I tell her, I'm like, no, like I'm just being rude. I'm like, no, you should make the food earlier. Why isn't the food made? And then she's replying back, like, obviously, like, I'm not gonna prepare the food if you're not downstairs. I'm like, but think about it. Every single day I come downstairs, like, and then I just start like a stupid. I should have realized it in the moment. And it turns to her getting mad, and that wasn't great. That wasn't great. And then school's just shit. It's just horrible. First period we don't do anything. Second period we don't do anything. Third period we don't do anything in school. It's so annoying. Like, we're working for like 10 minutes of the entire day, and the rest is shit. Like, there's nothing. We don't do anything. It's jack shit. Like, pisses me off because I can't even do anything about it. But I only have a month left, so I'm not too worried. The only reason it pisses me off is because I want to take that time and work on something on my own, but still stuck in there. With these people who suck. I have my friends, of course. I got PJ, I got Cam, I got my girl. Right, we're chilling, we're fine. They're all great, I love them. My favorite people. I love spending time with them, but like everyone else is just shit. Like, it's just horrible people. They don't even want normal conversations. They're like, "Oh, Claudine sucks someone's balls." I'm like, I don't care. Like, why are you telling me this? Again, just like topple off like bad stuff. It just happens. And yeah, I mean, it's just tough. I don't know what to I don't know how to explain it. And then, so school ended, right? And I got home. I had to deal through all that stupid stuff. I get home and I'm just like sitting on the sofa. And usually I like start eating, but I take the food and it's right in front of me. I'm just not eating. I just sit there in silence. I look around me. It's just nothing. Just silence. I can just hear the clock ticking in the back. And I was just disconnected from everything. I didn't have my phone, no headphones, no TV, no nothing. I'm just like, why am I doing this? Like, what is this for? That was my real question. I think everybody has that question at some point in their life. Like, what is my life for, And I think having the freedom to be able to think of that is great, But the thing is, you have to confront that question, and that question is scary. So, yeah, I mean, that's that. There's just so much stuff that's on my head that's like bothering me. Like, I'll share more. Again, this is another one where it's like, I don't know where my friends are gonna go. I'm gonna have to lose all of them if I move out for university, which I probably will. I have to go out somewhere else to a different state from where I'm at. And that's fine. I have to move out, of course, grow, but these like friends I want to keep. These are good people that I've developed relationships with, and I can talk to them about anything. I don't know who I'm gonna trust there at these new places. It just feels like fake relationships everywhere. Like, everybody's trying to use you for something. And to be fair, like, I'm kind of guilty of that myself, where I make others feel like I'm just using them for something. So yeah. I keep on thinking that like money will solve all my problems. Like, if I have money, I wouldn't even have to think of any of this. And to some level, that is true. It's like, if I have money, I don't have to worry about school, right? If I'm wealthy, I don't have to worry about school. If I have money, I don't have to worry about like my future university or whatever. Then I can go make friends wherever. I can do whatever I want. And I don't think it'll help me get friends. It'll give me the freedom to pursue friends. And I see these people with like normal lives, with normal friends, you know, they go out every so often. It just feels fake to me, you know? It's just like your life sucks. Like, how can you deal with that? You know, how do you deal with being normal? There's no way to sit there and accept that, at least in my mind, you know? There's no acceptance of being that average, you know? Like, ugh. And like, whenever I feel like I'm creeping towards that average, some guy's speeding his car. I was saying, whenever I feel like I'm creeping towards that average, I'm like, I just feel like shit, you know? It's just not good. So yeah, what I did I ate after that. I finished up the food after that little moment, and then I really couldn't do anything. I was sitting there like, what do I do now? I wanted to work, but at the same time, I sat down to work and I just didn't. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get out the house. It was a little sunny outside. I'm like, okay, why not? So now I'm out the house and I came down here, and yeah, now we're chilling. You know, we're just down here, just having fun. I think I just have to choose the things right now that I'm kind of happy for. What am I happy about having? Let's see my life 1 year ago. 1 year ago, I wasn't as jacked as I was now, so I'm grateful for that, right? That's true. Last year, I was like 143, 144 pounds. Now I'm at like 150, 153, 154, around there. Like on a bad day, too. So that's really good. That's good progress. I have a girlfriend. She's amazing, too. That's big progress. I didn't think that was possible for me. Of course, sometimes I have those insecurities, like, am I treating her right? Am I doing enough? And I think that pops up, but you know, it's all about the communication. If we can talk about it to each other, then we'll figure it out. So I told her that, and there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, that's not even a big problem. Like, it's early in my life. It's not a huge commitment. Even though it is, like, still someone I have to care for, it's just like, we can always talk it out. We can always figure out if she doesn't like something, or if she thinks something's off, then tell me, you know? I told her that. What else am I grateful for? I've gotten another whole year to spend with some of my friends and build deeper connections, right? With Cam and PJ, like, we're much closer now. Like, we can talk openly about stuff, like a lot of stuff. I feel like I'm much more knowledgeable, which I guess does give you that sense of like, you feel like you know nothing. Like, when you learn more, I think Dunning-Kruger effect, when you learn more, you feel like you know nothing, but that's fine. Because now I'm just gonna learn more to account for that gap. So I love to learn, I love to read. I've read a lot since last year, so I'm doing great. What else? I look better. Like, my beard's grown out. It's coming in. If you see my videos from last year, like, my beard wasn't even there. You see, it's here now. It's coming in. Even though this part's kind of missing. It's all right, though. That's whatever. It's coming in on both sides. It's great. My skin's healed, even though there's still marks there. It's way better than it was before, so that's way better. My forehead's almost completely healed. There's still some dots here and there, but yeah, that's way better. What else? Last year we were at 700 subs, and in May we hit 15K. Of course, that's from one video, but still, that's really good. That shows that I have the ability to develop those skills of like really good videos. I'm grateful for that. That's amazing, you know? What else? My dress sense has gotten way better. You know, I just style things much better. I've just gotten older, you know, wiser, slower. Just think things through more. I'm way more smarter than I was last year. I think my personality flows a bit better. I'm more open to new things. I really easily talk to people. And you see what I'm doing here, guys? Like, it's just some like open talking. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Also, it's really weird when people just come in, because like someone just ran past and she went down there, And I don't know how to react in those situations. It's just like, what do I do? You know, like let me just like pretend to talk to someone on the phone. I'm not gonna sit there and like just continue recording normally. You know, it's just weird. But yeah, dear God no. But yeah, I mean, it's just what I was doing there, guys, was like just being grateful, just seeing where I've come from, and that makes it much better because then you're able to see like, here's where I was and here's where I am now, and look how much farther I can go, and that's great to me, So yeah, that's a way to kind of be a bit more positive. I think what I'm probably gonna do throughout the next whole day is like just sit down, like think, journal about it a bit, write it down, maybe talk to some friends about it. Um, just like run it by them, see what they think, if they have anything to offer in terms of knowledge, and just see where it can go from there. It's just I think what I value is being hurt, and that value is me not putting out a video because I keep on procrastinating it. That's another problem. There's just so much stuff that kind of piled up, and I just have to deal with it one problem at a time. Slowly set the bar kind of lower for myself, even though I'm always like push, push, push. Just for like temporarily set the bar lower and hit those, and then I can continue rising up to where I want to go. It's just temporary. It's just like this will probably be like this for another day, maybe two, and then I can get back right on track. Just go back to where I was trying to go. So I'll probably update you guys tonight on how it's going and what I'm doing. But right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach out to like one of my friends and just like talk to him, and then just like just talk to him about it. We'll see what happens, and then I'll journal about it if needed, and just take some time off. Just sit there and just relax. Read a book, stay off the devices. I think that'll probably help me get back to like a normal state of mind. And I'll like update you guys tonight, see how it's going. All right, later. Even just doing this, just like talking, just makes you feel better. Just getting it all out. I think being grateful for stuff you have, it helps. So yeah, all right, bye. I'm now back home. I sent a message to PJ. Not we. I just sent him messages, and helped to get me off my mind. That really helped a lot. Just talking through it, I think, really, really helps, because then you start diagnosing like, what am I actually worried about? And once you talk yourself through it, you start realizing like, oh, it's such a small thing. Why am I worrying about this? Or you look at it and you're like, man, I shouldn't even be worrying about that. And again, like, to me, I just think like it's just a week. Something I've pulled from Alex Ramosi, and the thing is, once you're in the moment, it's hard to pull this out. But something I've realized from Alex Ramosi is like 50% of your days will be below average. Like there's a 50th percentile of days in a year, right? There's gonna be literally half of all your years gonna be under average. Half of all your years is gonna be below average by definition, and half of it is gonna be above average by definition. And that just means that there's going to be days like this. That also means that if there's going to be 50% that's below average, there's going to be 25% that is absolutely horrible. There's going to be 10% that is horrible. There's going to be that 1% that is absolutely trash. The absolute worst stuff can happen on one day. So 1% of 365 is 3.6 days. So that means 3 of the worst days of my life could just now be happening back to back to back. And that's something I've just realized. Or it could be that 10%, it's not even the worst I've had, right? It's just a super small component of everything. And I think looking at it from that framework it's very revealing. It helps you see the world for as it is, which is, of course, there's going to be bad days. Let me accept that. In the moment, it's hard to see that when you're clouded by yourself, but once you sit down and think about it, you start realizing these patterns. And just being grateful for other people, just having other people around you just really helps. It really does. yeah, and it's great. It's great. So I'm literally doing way better just by having that little conversation with PJ. It wasn't even conversation. I literally sent him 2 voice messages. That's it. Just got it off my mind. And yeah, even just recording this, it helps a lot, you know. And yeah, I got a bit of work I have to do, just some, just some homework. And if I can, I'll probably add a little bit to the script that of the video I'm making right now, so I can make a little bit of progress. I'm trying to set the bar much lower so that I can, actually hit the bar, and just continue from there, and I'll see where I can end up after. It's about 5:48. You can see right here, 5:48 p.m. Right, and yeah, it's just doing great now. It's dark outside now, so that's why I came back home, of course, and yeah, I mean, those are just two of the things there, guys. Just talk to someone you know if you're struggling. If you don't know anyone, think of like the person closest to you. And then just talk about it. Just think about it. Even if you have to record yourself, you can record yourself and then delete it after. Because just having that someone to talk to, it really does help. Like I'm literally looking myself in the eyes right now. I got this little ring light. Why is that coming in the way? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I just got a ring light right here, so it's like coming on my glasses, which is annoying. It happens every time I record, but it's okay. It's whatever. It's whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's a slow recovery, but I'm already doing way better just from those few actions. So definitely try that. Definitely try doing that if you're going through this right now. Yeah, that's it for today, I guess. But I mean, I guess I could update you tonight. I doubt there'll be anything to update on, though. I'm pretty stable now. I don't usually have this kind of like variability in my days. So yeah, I mean, doing much better. So yeah, we'll see how it goes after. All right, bye. All right, so I just got out of the shower, and right before this, I don't know if you can tell though, looking cleaner. But right before this, I was like scripting a video right here. I scripted for like a good solid like 40-50 minutes, which is not what I usually do, right? I usually sit down for like 3-4 hours, but I had to set the bar low, of course, and it worked. I was really proud of after I finished the work. And so yeah, that was good progress right there. And again, just took a shower, got clean, changed up my clothes. I kind of like I lined up my beard a little bit. I mean, not really, but like, it's a little better. And yeah, I feel way better already, like just by taking a shower, just by getting a bit of work done. I've already like I'm pretty much back to baseline almost. I think tomorrow morning, once I get a good amount of sleep tonight, because today's sleep wasn't too great, and the day before that and the day before that wasn't amazing. So yeah, I think I'll be back. I'll be pushing probably tomorrow. I'll be like, fully normal, but I will update you probably tomorrow as well. But yeah, like if you see my day, pretty much all I did was I I diagnosed the problem, so I diagnosed what it was that was causing the issue. And for me, I think it was high expectations. So I just had huge expectations. I got super pissed when I didn't hit my goal of like I finished the video by the end of the week, whatever. I didn't hit that, I got pissed. And so I just decided, let me just slowly work towards that. So I removed that expectation entirely, right? Spent a little bit of time working, so at least I can make a bit of progress and I can see like, okay, look, I'm progressing. Just get back on track. Took a shower to clean myself up. Started off warm and then I went cold. That's what I usually do. It's for the ending. It's nice. It's a nice little cold blast. It gives you energy. And yeah, now it's about 8 o'clock. It's right here. It's 8 o'clock, and yeah, I mean, I'm about to go eat dinner. Of course, we're Indian, so like, dinner gets served late. And yeah, I'll probably go to sleep around 9:30 or 10 today, just to just to go earlier, because I usually like I'm in bed at 10 usually, always, or like 10:15, but I read in bed. So like I have my Kindle pulled up, and that kind of like sometimes I read for too long and I end up reading for like an hour. So yeah, I'll probably not read today, just to like, get the sleep right. Or I might go to bed earlier, I'm not sure. we'll see how dinner goes. But yeah, it's just I'm very proud of what happened today, and I'm doing much better than before. So I'm grateful for that. I'm doing great. Just much better recovered. But again, it could be temporary. We'll see what happens tomorrow though. And yeah, all right, bye. All right, so it is officially the next day. Just way better. Well, it's actually the next night. It's literally like I can't show you the time here, but it's about like 8 o'clock, 8:15, and I'm literally way better. All I did today, my sleep was still like not the best, and that's all right because I got a little bit better than before. Although in the morning I still felt like, I gotta go to school, like whatever. It happens. I controlled what I could control. I went back home. I got a nice workout in, and I'm just doing much better now. So I thought originally, if you listen back to like the original first one, I'm like, oh, dude, it's temporary, a few days. I was willing to wait a few days, which is great. Even a week if I had to. And if I wasn't able to fix myself, then I'd be like, okay, what's truly wrong? Let me dig into this. Let me see what's going on. But all it was just a bad day. Just a culmination of understanding like what's going on. I think that happens every so often. You're like, why am I doing this? What's all for? You just remind yourself like, this is what I'm doing it for. This is why I'm actually chasing this goal, and I'm sitting alone, and I'm having to push through all this because like I'm trying to win big. Other people aren't doing this. They're going out getting drunk on the weekends and stupid parties. And so yeah, like that's just how I think, and I guess that's great. That's useful to someone. I hope it is. I hope it's useful to someone. And yeah, I mean, I'm just doing way better now. Uh, just a good day. Just I guess all I did now that I look back on it. So I wrote. I have my journal right here. Right, there's my journal on my desk. All I did, I sat down on my desk. I wrote my journal. I'm like, okay, here's what's going on. Um, feeling like this. Like, why is it? Why am I feeling like this? And then I just kind of like went through like what my day was like, and I was able to solve it eventually. All I did one was I diagnosed a problem with myself, which is there through journaling right there, right? That's diagnosis. And I went and recorded a video of myself, which is actually an act of helping me, or it helps me at least. I think that helps. I think it might help anyone, because when you sit there and you talk through like what's going on, you're like, you understand, okay, you're able to pin down what the problem is, and then you're able to sit there and say, okay, what if I just talk to someone about this, which is exactly what I did. Sent a few voice messages to my friend PJ. We talked for a while that night. We went late 9 to 10. We were talking from like 8:30 to 10 about, and or 10:30 ish almost. And it was great. We had a good conversation. I like that. I like when we do that. Yeah. So that was that. And then next morning, like school, whatever, did it. I had a great essay. I wrote a great essay for my English class. Completely blown out of the water. Amazing. Very happy with that. Yeah, just it was nice. Just chilled today, and then came back. I slept a bit, and then I went for a workout. It was a nice bike ride. It was a nice workout. Yeah, I like doing that. I just like that workout environment, and it just pushes you. You just get out of your zone, get out of your head, and you start moving things, and you just do way better. So that's that. And then just came home, just chilled. Like that was really it. That was the entire day. And again, just way better. I think tomorrow, I don't think I need to record a video anymore. I'm back to where I am. Tomorrow I get to pushing again. I can get to scripting a good video. Just doing better. Just continuing on the path that I set for myself. And yeah, just continuing. So it was great doing this though. If you stuck around, great. You kind of know what to do now if you're in this kind of problem. And I hope you apply it, because it really helps me during these hard times. I started recording it, and so I did. So yeah, let me know how it is. Let me know how it helps. If you're going through one of these times, like, just know that you will get through it. If you're not dead, you're still alive. And that means you can survive it. So yeah, all right, okay, bye.